when they bring the drugs in, it's no longer where you live. It's don't you sell no drugs in the turf that we have carved out for our thing. And oftentimes police recruit our young people to sell drugs. You didn't hear me. I said oftentimes police recruit our own young men to sell drugs. And why do we sell drugs? Is it because we want to kill our people? Hell no. We sell drugs because that is the way that white folk have opened up for us to make the kind of money that will allow us to wear the good shoes, the designer jeans, the designer sneakers, the gold chains, the gold watches, the diamond rings. You can't wear that working for minimum wage all day long for the white man. Now Mr. Bush cut back the minimum wage from $4.55 as proposed by the Democrats down to $4.25, I think, what is proposed by the Republicans. You can't live off of $4.25 an hour. Who the hell wants to work all day for nothing? So when somebody comes along and says, look here, man, sell this white powder, get this rock of crack to your brother, you can make some money. It's the money that attracts you. You're not thinking about death to your people. You don't have a social consciousness. You're thinking about them big bucks. And if you can make $400, $500, $600, $800, $1,000 a week by selling drugs, then who can interest you in a 9-to-5 job working for $4.25 an hour? White folks know we like nice cars. White folks know we like nice clothes. We can't get those things without a job and without an education and without being able to be an entrepreneur. So the brother said, look, I ain't got no skill. I can't run no computer. You understand? Hey, man, I quit school in the 8th grade, Jack. It wasn't nothing happening. But I want to be a businessman. I want to be an entrepreneur. I opened up my own dope business on this corner, on this turf. So you're not protecting your neighborhood. You're protecting your area where you sell your drugs. And the enemy knows this. He's feeding you the drugs. Now he's feeding you what? The Uzis. The AK-47s. Huh? He's feeding you automatic weapons now. You don't make no weapons, brother. Where did you get the weapon? You never been to a firing range. You can't go to no firing range with a Uzi. You can't go to a firing range with a street sweeper, which is a automatic shotgun pellet weapon that allows you to fire off 12 rounds of 12 gauge shotgun pellets in 3 seconds. You ain't going nowhere to learn how to shoot that. They put that in your hand knowing you want to practice. So you just look for an excuse to use your Uzi, to use your AK-47 and your street sweeper and your magnums. But you kill more innocent people, destroy more property, because you don't know how to shoot. And look at this. This is all calculated. It's part of the conspiracy. Now you say, man, my neighborhood is getting real rough. Your poor mother, she's at home wondering, will you make it from the school to the house? So mama is saying, Lord, I got to move. I got to get my baby out of this. Where are you moving to, mother? See, the enemy wants where you live. The Robert Taylor homes, Stateway Gardens, see, Henry Horner projects. White folk want this turf, brother. When they plan downtown, they recognize you too close to the downtown area, the business section of the country. So what they do, the white boys have moved out in the suburbs, and it's taken them all kind of gas money and time to get to downtown Chicago or downtown Boston or downtown New York or LA or Detroit. So the white boys say, let's move the niggers out. How do you move the niggers out? You create gangs. You feed weapons to the gangs. You make them kill each other. Just confine the killing to their black neighborhood. Don't let it spill over into the white neighborhood. Then as they kill each other, it will produce black flight. Then they've prepared reasonable apartments for you in the suburbs. So you move out, and the white men let the property go down. The banks are in cahoots with them. Then they send some of you to burn the property. Then as you begin to move out, whites let the property keep going down. Then the white developers come in. Imagine the Robert Taylor homes as a condominium. They don't want you there no more. They want you out. Oh, brothers and sisters. White flight from the cities to the suburbs have left blacks, Hispanics, and poor people in control of the inner cities. But in developing the inner cities, the areas where most black people live is the area most convenient to downtown and the seat of power. So the real estate developers want to put condominiums in places where houses exist now and sell them to whites who are far removed from the centers of power. They did this in Washington, D.C. and caused us to kill each other. And when we left, the white boys came in and took over where we once lived and made it beautiful. And now we can't get back in there. They did it right here in the Woodlawn area. They allowed the Blackstone Rangers to come up. They gave us guns. We started killing each other. Our parents left. Now the white people have come and taken back over that area, and you are gone now, and you can't get back. They're going to do this in Stateway Gardens. They're going to do this in the Robert Taylor projects. They're going to keep death and destruction going in the black community until you run and get the hell out of the city, and then you'll never, ever